Your first option in order to get paid to play video games is to become a player. Become a player at a video game tournament that competes for a lot of money. You could be the best player. You could be the player that wins the game. If you were at one of these tournaments and win the game, you would get recognized by everyone that was there. Imagine the networking opportunities. You don't know who knows who. Even if it's just a free tournament and there's a lot of people there, you could try and network. Someone that's watching the tournament that you just won could walk up to you afterwards and be like, yo, I know someone that runs a competitive team that plays for cash tournaments for this game, and I think you would be a really good player to be a backup. Be a backup player. This is something I came up with just the other day while thinking about this. Imagine you go to one of these tournaments and you win, and there's a competitive team that's there that plays for that same game that you just won. And you walk up to them and be like, hey, I know you guys probably have a full squad, but I was thinking maybe I could be a round the clock practice player. I could be someone that you call and you go to anytime you need someone to practice against and you don't want it to go against your record, because you know you're not going to always be warmed up right as you get on the game. I could be that person that you play against to warm up. I could be the one that gives you real good advice on how you could improve your game before your next tournament. And before you know it, you're going to build connections with these players and they're going to give you I promise you anything you want. Try to network at these events. Even if you're not a player and you just show up to a game that you like, you could be talking to all sorts of different people that are either working there, look like a player on a team, or the team manager. They're most likely going to be with the team, so you could talk to them about, hey, is there any tryout positions open? Hey, how can I further reach out? How can I stay connected with you guys in case you need anyone? In my instance, let's say I go to a video game tournament and I play as an NBA 2K player. Even if I don't win and there's a different game that I also like, in my case it's Call of Duty, there's very likely that they are going to be running multiple current trending games, and Call of Duty could be one that I could go over there and start talking to the players there. Hey, how can I try out? I really am passionate about this game. It's something I play in my free time. Although I'm uploading NBA 2K, I'm very passionate about Call of Duty as well. You could be networking and have a whole nother option just because you took the time to try and network. Imagine you could get paid to play NBA 2K, and then whenever you get bored of that, play Call of Duty. Work for the tournament. I'm telling you, this could be your step in the front door with anyone that you meet or anyone that you encounter. You could meet your next best friend there. You could meet your next girlfriend there. You're getting paid to be surrounded by like-minded people. You could be networking during this time. I'm sure you're going to have breaks, and during that break you could go watch a tournament and network like I was talking about earlier. Even on your break, you could be trying to talk to people like managers and be like, hey, I really am passionate about video games. I know this is my first event, but I plan on coming to a lot of these. How can I get a higher position? How can I be recognized more? How can I spread my own brand? Make a QR code for your YouTube channel. I thought of this the other day when they posted it. Imagine you go around your local town or your local mall and you post your YouTube channel in front of the busiest area. You'll get random subscribers, I promise you. But imagine you even go a step deeper and you go to these video game tournaments with your QR code and you post it right in front of the video game tournament. Everyone that plays video games is going to be like, oh, this guy makes YouTube? Imagine you had a sign what game it was too, what game that you play. If you see yourself winning a specific game, if you see yourself winning all the time and you see yourself playing for hours on end and it's fun to you, like you never get bored and you're always winning, you should definitely consider going to one of these tournaments, going to one of these real life video game events, meet some like-minded people, start networking, and maybe even be a player one day. These are held multiple times a year. I found one in my city, so they're really popular. Go to real life tournaments. I'm telling you, they are a really good way to be recognized for your skills. You could be your own boss. You could become a content creator and create your own schedule. You could work whenever you wanted. You could wake up, not want to work, take a nap, then start working. I've heard so many stories about YouTubers making so much money, but it can be done strategically. They all say it's not luck. It's not luck. If you let your imagination run you, you could go so far. If you're imagining yourself when you're watching a video about a YouTuber, about the game that you're playing, and you're like, dang, I wish he would have done that. And you're saying to yourself, I wish he would have done that. That would have looked way better. That would have looked way cooler. If he would have done this, it would have went way more viral. He would be popping off right now if he would have done that. Bro, if I was in his position, if I had all these people working for me, I could be big like him. I could be rich like him if I had all of his tools, if I had everything he has. If you see yourself saying this, start building your own brand. That's your imagination and God telling you this.
I have no genre, like, as of now, because I don't have the tools that I want. Bro, if you give me the tools to make what the fuck I want.
What are the tools? Proper studio and shit?
Proper studio, proper engineering, even the people that will sit there and take their work very seriously. And, like, as far as the production, if you give me the tools, I'll be the greatest artist there possibly is.
You could be so knowledgeable about the video game that one day you could have a voice for what gets added or changed in the game. Right now in NBA 2K, Hank the Tank, he's been posted, and NBA 2K is going to listen to him. He's one of their big voices. I bet everyone at Community Day, they all got to say what they noticed, what should be changed, any last minute tweaks they should make. They got to have their own voice. If you build up a milestone achievement, for my example, I tried reaching out and gaining partnerships through 2K and through YouTube, which is what I post on the most. You could land a partnership and sponsorships. There's people that work for these, and their job is to look for talent that's out there for the game that aren't getting recognized. A music business. And every day I could post the new artists or new producers beat in the intro or outro, and that would be my way of partnering with them. I could land into other industries. I could have a person that paints, a really famous painter. I could have them paint my logo. That could be viral. If you wake up in the morning and you think about the video game that you want to play, or you think about the video game that you've been playing lately, or you think about in the middle of the day when you get bored, you're just daydreaming about the last insane clip that you had or a funny moment you had playing the video game, if you go to sleep and right before you're like, damn, maybe I should play the video game. If you think about your video game, if you think about your passion, it will work out. I don't know how many times I've heard it that you got to love what you do to be successful. And every idol I have, they all love what they do. Kobe Bryant, Juice WRLD, Michael Jackson, Steve Harvey. They all have their own talent. They all nonstop just love what they do. They would rather do nothing else besides what they love to do. It's their passion. It's what makes them happy when they wake up. It's what they think about before they go to sleep. It's what they dream about when they're sleeping. Your passion, your dreams, they're real. Chase them. If you see yourself playing a game, a specific game, or a company of games for a very long time, and you have fun every time you play, and every time you get off, you're like, dang, next time I can't wait to do that. Or, dang, I wish they would do this with the game. I love this game mechanic that they have. I wish they would improve on this. I don't know how many times I wish I had an NBA 2K developer right next to me so they could see everything that was wrong with the game, in my opinion, and everything that I think they should change, and everything that I think would be a better for the customer's experience. Like I said earlier, you can have a voice. Let's say you liked NBA 2K. And you also liked the other games that they post. They have WWE, they have golf, Borderlands. That's my favorite series. 2K, you could work for this company. I reached out to everybody from NBA 2K and everybody from YouTube trying to land a partnership, trying to land getting recognized for this passion, trying to get the next step forward to getting paid to play video games. And I reached out to everyone at 2K, and I got in contact with a recruiting manager that saw my passion, she loved my story, and she said herself, next time you see a role that you think would fit, her suggestion is quality assurance and game capture. You could be the person that's trying to record the gameplay that they show off. That's pretty cool in my opinion. But let's say that you love a company. If you have a love for a game, the content creator side can be very powerful because it shares your story, it shares your passion, and you could take this to the job scouting side. And like I said earlier, with the recruiting manager that I saw, she connected me in a way where if I find the job opportunity, she can get me to that door, and all I have to do is just walk in. Let your imagination tell you what you need to start looking for. For me, I knew I could come up with effortless ideas and come up with them every time that I played NBA 2K. This could be done for a better customer experience. 100 years from now, everyone around you is going to be gone. So you're going to want to make a mark, and you're going to want to be remembered, and you're going to want to follow your passion. You could have a job scouting that you do every day, and you look at the Esports World Cup. You found your game that you want to play, that you could see yourself playing hours on end, and for this big cash money prize that they do. They have so many different teams for that one game. You could reach out to all of their players, all of their managers, and you could reach out saying your passion, saying your dream, saying that you have a passion for this game, you play it every day, and you could give genuine advice to how the players could improve. You will not only work for the game that you love, but you also could land and network with people for competing in tournaments, and you could land job scouting at the tournaments, and you could be one of the people that are just standing there trying to show them your QR code, trying to tell them, everyone that's around you at these video game events, from job scouting, your passion, your dream, and they'll recognize it. They'll recognize your dream, they'll see it, and they'll believe in you just like you believe in yourself, and you show them this QR code. That's how you network. I hope this didn't feel like a waste of time. I hope this ignited the fire that you needed to go chase your dream, to go chase your passion, and you will get paid for it one day. The money will come. Please reach out to me. Please reach out to me. If you have any questions, if you need help getting started, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. Send this to your friend or a family member that has a passion for video games, and you could see them attending tournaments. You could see them creating content with you. You could see them being a teammate for you for your content journey. You could see them helping you job scout. You could see them helping you try and network. I'm going to put the video that changed my life in the description. Kobe Bryant. Ever since I watched that video, he changed my whole outlook on life. I applied his story and how he started playing basketball and his dedication to his craft and how he looked at his craft. I applied everything that he was saying and applied it to my life to see if there was any connections. And there was so many. I mean, it changed my life. It was night and day. I mean, the next day I was fired up, motivated to get started. I started researching. I started finding out that this all is possible. You could be doing this too. You could be better than me at what I'm doing. You could be the next new great artist that you look up to. You could be the next great rapper that you look up to. You could be the next new music dancer that you look up to. You could be the next content creator that you look up to. You could be the next NBA player that you look up to. You could be better than all of them. You could take what they're saying and apply it to your life, and it could change you and the others around you. You could help others around you. You could help your others be the best version of themselves. Just like how you want to be the best version of yourself, you could help others be the best version of themselves. And the whole world would change. You could change the world just by these little steps. Just by you changing yourself, just by you wanting to be the best version of yourself, you could change and help the others around you. Depending on how this video goes, I might upload a series where I go more in depth into each of those areas. So please reach out, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe.